This is the team I'm using for Gear Raid Stage 20. It would be usable for 19 and 21. I'm using 2 DPS. That way I haven't got to worry about having triple S tier champions or having really good gear. Here's the video. So in this video, the 2 DPS that I'm going to be using are Razak and Maul. I already have them built up for Gear Raid 3 anyway, so it makes it much easier. Now there are better champions you could use. If you've got Vieira, if you've got Karma, if you've got Hassad, then these are going to be better champions for you and you can make this run easier. But I don't have them, so I'm making do with what I've got. Now, like I said, I got this video, I saw a video done by Istemic, and the link to his video will be down in the description below. Please feel free to go over there, check that out, check his channel out, because he does appear to have some really good stuff on there. Now, the other thing I'm using is I'm still using my Lord Rare from the Northerner faction. She gives a good buff, and we do like the Lord skill for the Northerners, and I haven't got anyone better, so she's getting slotted in there. She's getting a lot of gameplay. Now, let's have a look at the run. Now, as I get into this run, I use Razak down to start with to take on the first 2 ads. He's not quick enough to do it by himself, so I have to place down a tank as well. If you want it done quicker, then you might want to stick Dolores down and just get that buff going as well, but there was no need for me to do that, so I haven't done it. I put him down, his ultimate comes up quick, we start firing on the first ad, we're just waiting for the second one to come in, and then once it comes in we can then hit our ultimate. There's the ultimate popping off, and now it's just a matter of DPSing them down. Once they're down, we have to recall them, and we want to get quick on recalling. This is where our time span comes in from, because the coin base on this is quite horrific, particularly using Razak, because he's 22 every time. So we do need to recall as many champions as possible. Now, if you're wondering about the screen size on this, it's because I've done this on my tablet. So you can do this on a tablet. Don't think you have to use a PC to be able to do it and get everyone on and off the map quickly enough. Now, we all know what happens here. We remove everyone off the map. It's the same strategy as a lot of others. For the Golem Shriek, 150% of max HP. Then it's Earthquake, left hand, right hand, both have the golden flash. Decimus goes down after that flash. He survives the next cycle. There's the third cycle. Done, and then we can start placing people down. So the healer goes down next. The next person you place after Decimus will be the person that the ads start to throw rocks at, so make sure it's your healer. I then put down Maul, then put down Dolores, and I then put down a tank. Now they go down because their ultimates take a lot longer than Razak's to deal up. Now, as soon as Razak's available, we chuck him down, and we are just waiting for the ultimates to come online. As soon as they come online, they both do their AoE ultimates and clear out that sort of central lane that they're both around. Now you have to wait for them to actually come in. Now Maul's quite lucky here because he actually slows the targets down for us. Now they're both there. It's both ultimates gone off, and as soon as we've hit the ultimates, I then actually start taking them off. So we're waiting for Razak's ultimate to come off. We're already taking the healer off. Maul can come off. When the ultimate goes down, Dolores can come off, and so can Razak. So they're both done. Now, the earlier you get them off, the quicker the timer is going round. Now, make sure you've got Volker on your team, because otherwise the timings are going to be missed and you won't get them off so quickly. Now, this is the same as most other fights. Again, we're waiting for Decimus to come back up, and we use Baron because we like their ultimates. Now, I'm not sure, can I? I don't think I managed to get Decimus off in time here to get the count back, but I do. Yes, so he's gone. I do manage to do it with Baron, so I can recall him, get the coin cost back from that, and I put my 2 tanks down. I'm using Kodor, who is the fusion, and I'm using Olag, who wouldn't use it. Right, healer goes back down. The healer takes the bulk of the damage. The damage they do when they come down isn't that much. And again, it's Maul down, it's Dolores down, because we want those ultimates as quickly as we can. That's why it's important to get rid of them as soon as possible, so you can place them back down as soon as possible on this round to get that ultimate coming round again. Now you can put Dolores in, I think it's Tremendous Horn, is it? The artifact that gives her rage on startup. Now see here, we've got the Golem Shriek coming up, we've hit all the ultimates, and now I am removing the tanks, the healers, while those ultimates are going off before the Golem Shriek comes down. And we don't manage, I don't think we managed to get everyone off anyway, but you need to get enough people off because we've only got 5 to go, 5 more bad guys to kill. Now you need to get everyone off so you've got enough coin count to get them back down for this run. There we go, we're back down again this time round. 2 invincible fighters are back down. We're waiting for that 8-second invulnerability that they've got, invincibility that they've got, sorry, as the mobs come down and hit them. They've been hit again. We can now get our baby girl tank down. I mean, I've had to put her up to level 50 and I've had to put gear on her, but she can tank it. And she can tank all the way through while the boss comes down. She can't tank the boss at all, but she can take those couple of hits and still live, which is nice. We just wait for Decimus to come back up. He will come back up and tank the boss, because the boss will do his enraged bit where he has a hissy fit and goes all red. There he goes. So we just wait for that to tick over. We're still on 44 coins, so we're in a really nice place. We've got another tank to come down as soon as he goes blue. Now he's changed from red to blue. We can put the tank down. I don't know why I turn him round. I think this is an old school thing where you used to turn, the tank used to turn the mob away from the DPS, I think. I don't know why I still do it, but there you go. And then it's a matter of putting the DPS back down. Unfortunately, we've got Mole and we've got Dolores, and it's single target. So this does take a while because they're not the greatest single target dealers. They weren't there for it. But essentially, the fight is pretty much over now. It is just a matter of slowly getting this boss down. We hit the 22 coins and we can put Razak down. Now we've got some ultimates coming through. We'll just trigger off Dolores and we'll trigger off Mole, and shortly Razaks will be available as well, and we can hit that and get some more damage done on him. But it's not much, and it is very much a slow burn to actually get him down. But once you've got this far, you've pretty much got it in the bag anyway. It isn't anything to overly worry about or concern yourself about. Nothing's really going to happen. The tank's going to be sat there tanking. The healer can heal through anything that the boss does. It's not going to enrage again. And it's just slow time ticking them off. You haven't got to do it again because all your other ones will probably be in the background fighting anyway. So you don't even have to watch it again, really, to be honest. Although you'll probably, the next one you do will probably be on auto just to make sure that you can do it. And that is essentially it. So we're pretty much through to where they have their next ultimates already, and he's almost got no health left. So that's him done now. So that's the boss dead. Then we've got our rewards. Then it 3 stars it for us. And that is it done. It's a nice way around not having massive gear. Now you've got to have relatively good gear because it is stage 20, so don't think you're going to do it with everything rolled up to 12. That's not going to be the case. But you can do it with less gear than required, or less gear than normally required. So let's have a look at the champions. Dolores and Calamity set, give her a 25% attack, and then everything else is just attack percentage, normal sort of Dolores-y build. Now, artifact wise, I've just chucked any old artifact on to give her some attack. I haven't really thought about it too much. However, I think if you're considering this Tremendous Horn is going to become good because you've got 25% rage straight off the bat, so that could come in useful. Vortex. Built the same way as most of my healers. I don't class Dolores as a healer. Main stat, speed, and then main healing stat is generally what I go for. I like my healers to be relatively quick. I like them to get a lot of heals off as opposed to just those large heals occasionally. Every 3 seconds, whatever they normally heal for, I do try and get their healing down to the 1.5, 1.6-ish mark. 2 defenders, I've used Kodor. He's in straight up defensive stuff. Haven't really considered what to put on him. He doesn't take that much damage. He's just there to block stuff. It's not a major issue. And then the other tank I have used is everyone's favourite, Volak. And then he's just in straight up HP stuff. Haven't really thought too much about that either. It's fine for what he's doing, it's no great shakes. So they're the two tanks. Then after that we've just got the two people who run Invincible on them, and that I've used Baron because he's got the unyielding buff on himself. So he puts the unyielding up and that's when he can't take damage for a little while. And then the other person, of course, is the rare Decimus. Now everyone can get him, he's rare, he's quite easy to get hold of. Just when you're pulling shards, just make sure that when you find him, you don't actually sell him off for 30 diamonds. He's worth more than 30 diamonds, and it is just solely you want him upgraded till he gets the buff Defiance. Now once he's got that, you're good to go, and make sure you do his skills up because you want that skill running for the full 8-second duration, and that will give him enough time to get hit and for the ads to come around and hit him again. The other tank we've got is our rare. Now we do like our rare. I haven't got the epic Lord, so I have to use the rare. Now I've had to bump her up. She's on, I think, 50 and 5-star. She's got some gear on her that's rolled up to 12. It was just HP stuff I had lying around, but some of it looks quite good. Right, so she's just got that gear on, and her skills are done because she's a rare, and you've got rare skill crystals lying around not doing much, so we put them on. Then after that is the DPS. Now like I say, I've always got Razak builds anyway. He's got 100% attack, 100% crit rate. His skills aren't done, they're done up to the dust level, and I haven't awakened any part of him. I've got this artifact on him, but you can put anything you'd like on him really, and you can probably level up the artifact to get a bit more damage out of him. But they're the stats I've got, and he quite easily overcomes it with Maul in assistance to him. So the pair of them are probably quite over-geared for what they have to do. The only thing with Maul is I haven't got his crit rate up, so if I have failed it without his crit rate being up, then you could always rerun it. It's always RNG. Next time round he might crit because he's got the bulk of it done. The other thing is he is A5 done. The cost on this run is quite high, so you want to reduce as much cost or get as many coins back as you can. So his A5 is there just to make sure that we get those coins coming back or make him as cheap as possible. And then it's just the artifact. Any old artifact will do on him really. He doesn't get hit, that's why I've used that one, and then his skills are all done, and that is essentially it. Now I hope you found this useful. I hope it will help you out pushing forward, and like I say, the original video description in the link below, and if you could give us a thumbs up, like and subscribe, that'd be helpful as well. Any questions, pop them in the comments and I will at some point get around to answering them for you. Thank you very much for your time. Cheers then, goodbye.